Hey everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation Population 380, and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Black 2 Alternate Reality Nuzlocke. In the last episode, I don't really remember what happened because it's all one big pit of despair. No, we lost our best Pokemon on the team without a doubt, Ramapo, the Slay King, to a crit spatial rend from a Miss Magius. We also lost our Rangoon, the Zangoose, significantly less worried about that one, but losing Ramapo was horrible. So we did a massive grinding montage, as you saw at the beginning, and I'm hoping that this is, I know I've been saying this for like 10 episodes, but this is the last time I think we're gonna have to do a grinding montage. I grinded everybody up to level 50. Which should put us a little bit ahead of the curve. Before I was grinding like up to a point of adequacy, and we were still losing Pokemon every episode. Now I'm grinding a little bit ahead of the curve to hope that we can just step the bleeding just a little bit. It's like I'm putting a band-aid on like a bullet hole, but still, if we can just slow the bleeding down a little bit, I'll be happy. Anyway, let's do a quick team recap. Hopefully this is the last team recap we have to see for like, if we could just go like 5, I'm not saying not lose a Pokemon in 5 episodes, but could I just like not have my entire team wiped every 5 episodes? That would be pretty cool. Starting off with Zubba the Vespiquen, the Dragon Dark type, our new offensive Dragonmon. Tucson's gonna take a little bit of a backseat, more of a defensive role, but Zubba's gonna be our offensive threat. Oh, by the way, we're taking things seriously. Look at that. Holding the scope lens, I'm holding real items now. We're not just holding EXP share anymore. Zubba comes packed with Bite, Dragon Dance, Slash, and Dragon Claw, a physical move set with Dragon Dance as a setup move. Now that special defense is not fantastic. Makes it you not a great setup Pokemon, but if we can get in on your defense is wonderful. So if we can get on something that attacks physically, and you're obviously there's not like an ice type or a fighting type or something, and get you set up, we're gonna be in a good spot. Next we have Sidrun the Raichu, the grass bug type, holding the expert belt because look at that coverage. Grass knot, E-speed, razor shell, attack order, some good coverage, a lot of moves that can, or a lot of types that can be hit there. So I figured expert belt made the most sense. And you didn't change too much in the grinding montage, essentially the exact same. Next we have Domo the Golem, a steel ground type. With a brave nature, which is unfortunate because this thing is a special attacker, and I'm very happy about that. We finally have a kind of a well-rounded team of special attackers and physical attackers, which makes me so happy. Domo's rocking Earth Power, Shift Gear for now, Aura Sphere, and Flash Cannon, and yeah, this Pokemon's very well-rounded overall. I'm very happy with Domo, so holding the Soft Sand to make those Earth Powers hit just a little bit harder. Next we have Tucson, the Zatsu Fire Dragon type, who like I said is going to be taking more of a defensive role going forward. He's kind of always been our defensive tank on the team. Now that's going to be even more true because he's holding the Rocky Helmet. I really just want him to learn like Dragon Claw or something. Just get rid of Dragon Rush. Dragon Rush sucks. He misses so many of them. It's so sad, but yeah, more of a defensive Pokemon holding Rocky Helmet. And he should still be good to go. Speaking of always misses, I want to love this Pokemon so badly. Boomerang the Clean Cling, a fighting ice type. I love the typing, I love the moveset. He's holding the wide lens because his ability is Hustle, which is horrible. I didn't even realize it when I started training him, but he is a special attacker. Now he's very defensively bulky in general, which is very good for us, but he's definitely more of a special attacker. And Hustle boosts your attack stat but lowers your accuracy. Since we're mostly attacking on the special side, it basically just lowers his accuracy, which is horrible for us. There were times in the grinding montage when we missed like 5 icicle crashes in a row, and I was literally, luckily this microphone was off during that because I was screaming obscenities. It was not a great time, so hopefully we can get rid of icicle crash. It's physical anyway, so we want to get something with its special. So maybe we can get like Ice Beam or something, which will be not 100% accurate because of Hustle, but the wide lens will boost it up a little bit. This Pokemon can be good though. And of course, Aura Sphere is fantastic because it can never miss. Aura Sphere, Sacred Sword, Clear Smog, Icicle Crash. And our final Pokemon, our legendary that we caught last episode, 2 episodes ago, don't even remember, like I said, all one big black hole of darkness, is Palkia. Crit the Palkia, the Poison Psychic type. This Pokemon almost died a couple times in grinding. What's funny is I made fun of Rangoon for having a horrible special defense stat. Crit's defense stat is worse than Rangoon's special defense stat. It's only 25. Now his special defense and speed are really good, so he'll outspeed anything. He doesn't exactly hit like a truck though, so that's, we got some problems here. If he takes an EQ, he's dead. I don't care what it's from. If he takes an Earthquake, he's dead. Razor Cell, Sludge Bomb, Toxic Spikes, Relic Song. He's got a really good moveset, but and he's holding Black Sludge to have a little bit of reliable recovery. So, but it's nice though. We've got a Mon that's super defensive. We got a Mon that's super special defensive. We should be able to switch them around. Honestly, this is my favorite team that we've had probably maybe in the entirety of the lock. I think I just like a lot of the Pokemon on our team right now, but also like we have good type coverage, we have good Pokemon, the stats aren't horrible. Honestly, it's crazy, but Palkia is probably our worst Pokemon because of that defense stat. Like if I was gonna say like which Pokemon's gonna die next, I'm putting my money on Palkia, which is a shame because I'd love to use him, but we'll use him as much as humanly possible. Village Bridge, I believe we can get an encounter here, which is very exciting. Not that we need one, we have a perfect team. I tried to ask for directions, but it turned out I was talking to a Pokemon trainer. You need to be careful too. I'll do what I want, old man. How about you let this young lass know? Wait, you're gonna fight? Yes, she is. My serve is 100 miles per hour. That's the kind of killer attack I'm about to. Okay, no killing. Let's keep the killing on the DL. Let's not do that. Look, I'm not scared to do battles anymore. In the last episode, I was literally avoiding every single trainer, but I was like, that's boring. So I grinded to a sufficient level that I thought I could handle trainers, and now we're gonna take them on again. A Nidoking. We grinded up against Nidokings, thankfully, and so I know that you are I don't know what, I think you're ground type, but I know that you're weak to water. So we're gonna go into Sidrun. Sky Uppercut is not ground, but thankfully we got out of Zubba because Zubba would not have taken that very well. Let's go for the Razor Shell. Also, you missed the Sky Uppercut. You're weak to water, and we have Expert Belt. Go for the Razor Shell. And it's super effective. Look at that. It's a critical hit right off the bat. How does that feel? Oh, it feels good to be on the other side of the critical hit rather than receiving it and crying. It feels good to be dishing them out. I'm very happy with that. Perfect. Goodbye, tennis player. How many? There's a lot of women. That's not how you play tennis, ma'ams. A water stone. That's kind of cool. Maybe we can get catch a Pokemon here that requires a water stone to evolve. I don't know. Watch my furious tennis footwork. You get it down really tough. They're not even hitting the ball. They're just like practicing their laps. They're just running back and forth. I hate to tell you, I've played Wii tennis before. The key is to do this as quickly as possible. Primeape is an ice type. Internalize that. I remember that Primeape is an ice type, or at least Mankey was. So we're going to go into Tucson. Tucson, come on in. I feel, like I said, it's like, for the first time ever, I feel like we have options. That's a psychic type move. What are you doing? Don't do that. Although I do have Feint Attack. Are you psychic type? Maybe that's your secondary typing. Second Amnesia, that's really good. Just kidding, that's really bad for us. He's setting up. Raising that, oh, you're raising that special defense. Well, I'm about to hit you on the physical side, so I'm very, very sorry for this. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Look at that, another critical hit. We're just it's just happy times here. I'm just in a good, but Smasher Amy, that was my nickname in college. We're just a really good time right now. Don't battle me. My favorite things nowadays are to compete in the PWT. Well, I'm not because I lost Charmeleon there, except I didn't count. Okay, as you can see, you gonna fight me, sir? A high-level battling technique is an art in its own way. All right, well, he is gonna battle me. And then we will get our village bridge encounter because there is water here, thankfully. No. This thing usually has a trapping ability. I don't like that. So if we remember right, this thing was a water grass type. He's got a trapping ability. Oh, set up with a D-dance, set up with a D-dance, set up with a D-dance, ooh, set up with a D-dance, set up with a D-dance, set up with a D-dance, ooh. Okay, if he's water grass type, it doesn't really matter because he can't hit us for super effective damage. Even though our special defense is not great and we know he packs energy ball and things like that, electric, we still resist that too. Thank goodness for dragon types because we resist most of that. And even with that Aqua Ring recovery, this Dragon Claw should take him out, thankfully. So I like that another critical hit. This Pokemon's actually holding the scope lens though, so that one's accounted for. Artist Go, see you later. More like Van Gone, see you later, buddy. Okay, we got more stuff up here. Meaning items. A big old pearl right here. Cool, and we got a man just playing the flute out by his lonesome. Durlith. Fweet, 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 fweet. Okay, Durlith, if that is your real name, which I certainly hope it's not. There's grass here too. Is this double battle grass? It's hard for me to tell when it's not near something else. This might be double battle grass. I'm gonna switch, no, I'm gonna switch in Tucson. We're gonna get a grass encounter instead because water encounters scare me. There's always a lot of variance. Is this double battle grass? It doesn't seem dark enough. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't hear a shaking grass spot popping up though. Yeah, maybe it is double battle grass. I don't think it is. I think it's regular grass. Doesn't matter. It is double battle grass and our village encounter, double Litwick, that's double dupes, so we actually don't have to do this encounter. These Pokemon are level 40, that's fantastic. Okay, so we already have a Lampent, so we don't have to go for this Litwick, thankfully. And that's two things out of the rotation already. Now, if the thing that kind of stinks here is if a Litwick and something else pops up, it means we have to get the something else. Since we know that they're a Litwick, we're fine with Tucson out. We want, well, both dragon types really, because we just want to take out the Litwick as soon as possible. And we know it's a dragon type. Okay, double battle. Our two encounters are going to be a Quagsire and a Surskit. Surskit's a poison type. So without a doubt, we're going for the Quagsire here. You gotta go for the Quagsire, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and declaw the Surskit, and let's just hit... I don't want Tucson to kill anything. Go for a Flame Charge on the Surskit. That should... Quagsire's gonna go for Chip Away. Just gonna do absolutely nothing. Tucson goes for the Flame Charge on the Surskit. Don't take it out. Don't take it out. Okay, that's perfect. Declaw should take out the Surskit, and then we will just focus on capturing the Quagsire. Surskit goes down to a crit. We are critting everything. So Zubba, you can't attack. You are not allowed to attack. I don't know what type Quagsire is, unfortunately. So that's gonna make capturing it kind of difficult. I also don't have a reliable way to deal status on anything. That's something we should probably try to figure out. I have toxic spikes on crit, but we can't do that right now. I want to just throw Pokeballs, but I don't think it's going to be very successful. We can do it at least. I want to scout out what type it is. It can do Chip Away, so potentially normal type, which isn't great because then there's not really anything we can do. Not very effective damage against it. Cross Poison, another poison type, huh? Another poison type. Don't poison me. Do not poison me. I'm gonna throw another Pokeball just to see. I don't have any qualms with a poison type, although we have, well, we lost Vibrava actually. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, I was like at full HP, you sure? Okay, he's just gonna go for the Chip Aways, and he gets a crit. Okay, the problem is Zubba is gonna get a crit. And if I attack with one, I have to attack with both, unless I do some switching. So, you know, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch into Domo, because if you're normal poison, then you can't really touch Domo. And we'll go for... What's the weakest move? I mean, definitely Surf, but I don't want to go for a Surf with Domo coming in. We will go for a Feint Attack on the Quagsire. Don't knock it out. Don't knock it out. Don't knock it out. You know you don't want to. You know you don't want to. We should have went for Flame Charge. Drizzle was going to start. It would have weakened the Flame Charge. Feint Attack is going to connect. That's super effective? Why would you be super effective? Guess he's a Psychic type. Must be a Psychic type. Alright, no Village Bridge encounter. Which is a great way to start off the episode. That's just the game's... Oh. Oh. There was a Jolteon. There was a Jolteon. Bolt Strike? There was a Jolteon in the grass. He's so strong. I need to get out of here, dude. Get me out of this battle. All right, well, that would have been... Okay, never mind, he knows Harden. That would have been a cool Pokemon to have, but that's okay. Just want to get a little bit of look at what else could have been here, just because I like to torment myself. That would have been a cool mon to have, not gonna lie. Executor could have been a cool mon to have. There's a lot of cool Pokemon in this double battle grass. Maybe we should have gone for the Surf encounter. Let's see what we could have gotten on our Surf encounter. We also could have gotten a Shaking Water Spot on the Surf. I didn't think about that. Let's do a Shaking Water Spot on the Surf and see if I'm actually the dumbest person alive. Which, I mean, that's already confirmed, but how dumb am I? What kind of Pokemon could we have gotten here? Maybe I shouldn't have rushed the encounter. Maybe I should have explored the town first. That's okay, because I think we can get another encounter in this episode. In the area this way, once we cross the bridge. On the water itself, that would have been pretty cool. I like Honchkrow quite a bit. That would have been pretty awesome. Anyway, let's go cross the bridge now that we are, now that we've messed up our encounter, unfortunately. I guess Quagsire was a Psychic type, which honestly, we have Psychic types for days in the box, so, yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Oh, your Pokemon look pretty tough. Ooh, thank you. I appreciate that actually quite a bit. What else we got here? These houses have no doors. They were poorly designed. I'll cross all the bridges in the Unova region. I mean, if it's on your bucket list, I guess go for it, but can't you aspire a little bit higher? Like maybe you should go skydiving or something. That'd be fun. There's only 4 bridges. You're not really there's nobody home. You're not really challenging yourself that significantly if you ask me. Sir, don't make me battle you. Wait! I've been waiting for this day. You're my 1,000th opponent. I've got a 999 win streak. Be my battle opponent. Even though you're just a fledgling, you'll still be my 1,000th win in a row. I hate to tell you, sir. You're gonna get your butt handed to you by this dream team. Who's coming in? Cryogonal? A little scary, but I don't know anything about you, but we should be fine. Cryogonal's coming in. This Pokemon's heavy, right? Let's go for that grass knot. See if we can get some idea about what type this thing is. Now, what scares me, it's normally effective. Ooh, no, that's super effective unless Bug resists. Bug does not resist. Stop, I'm poisoned. That's okay, we will go for, that was a lot of poison damage. We'll go for another grass knot. What scares me about Sidrune, quad weak to fire, quad weak to fly. So if we don't know what type something is, Sidrune, okay, another Cryogonal. Well, we think you're a poison type, so I'm gonna go into Domo and go for Earth Power. What's really scary about Sidrune is the lead is if we don't know what type something is and it ends up being a fire, or he just packs a fire type move or a flying type move, insta dead. He's not living. Let's go for Earth Power since we think this thing's poison. Let's listen carefully. Be very happy when we hear that super effective sound. That's super effective, and Cryogonal's gonna go down. All right, 999 wins in a row, my bootay. Oh, you beat me. I've steadily extended my win streak for 2 years, and now it's over, but I have a strong will. I declare that I'll try again and have a 1,000th win streak. I won't battle you next time, though. You'll just break my streak. Oh, we crushed a man's soul. That makes me feel really good, considering what happened to me last episode. Now you know. Now you know how I feel. So yeah, like I said, Sidrune out front doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We're gonna swap out from Sidrune, and Crit out front doesn't make sense either because scary. We're just gonna put Tucson out front. I feel like Tucson's the safest option. She's been with the team for the longest. I want to give her her day in the sunlight. Oh, here's a beautiful bridge. Look at this lovely bridge. La la la. I feel like I have to get the band back together or something. I hear a sound from somewhere. Sometimes it sounds sad. Sometimes it sounds a little goofy. Do you think it could be a ghost? No, you probably just a little crazy. Ooh, a house full of people. I wish somebody would raise me like this with 3 meals and a nap every day. I wonder if veteran Pokemon raise and train young Pokemon. Follow me, Ducklet. I mean, he's doing a pretty good job of it. There's some boys playing basketball down there. We may go interrupt their game. Oh my gosh, everybody lives like 300 to a household in this city. No, I didn't want to battle. I did not want to battle. I thought he was going to give me a piece of tasty bread. It means it said tasty battle instead. Gengar is scary. This is a scary Pokemon because we know its stats could be bonkers, but we don't know anything about it. Let's go for the Dragon Rush. And we actually connect one, Tucson. Look at you go. Whoa. Wow, the defense on the Gengar. And he has a Citrus. Oh, the Icicle Crash, eh? It's starting to look lovely, isn't it? Okay, we take that like a champ. Let's go for another Flame Charge. Or let's go for a Flame Charge since this thing may be Ice type. It looks like it's pretty defensively strong though, so yeah, it's gonna take another one of those to actually take this thing out. And he's gonna flinch from the stench. Was that me? It is. Thank goodness. Goodbye, Gengar. Man, it feels good to be beating enemy Pokemon and not be just crying 24/7. That makes me feel very happy. Wow, what a trainer. What do I get? Oh, you didn't even give me bread? I thought you were at least gonna give me the bread after I won. That's very unfortunate. Okay, what else we got in this little town here? Hello, governor. I'll be a stonecutter like my grandpappy. That guy had a girder too. I have a girder. He's a flying type. Okay, they built a bridge. Very cool. Love the stories. I kind of just want to go get this. Oh, there was regular grass over here. Silly me. Eviolite. That's like our third Eviolite. Hello, sir. You just smelling the trash can? Singing gives life to my spirit. We listen to the voice of my spirit? Oh, I hear it in the background. Ah, he sounds like the fecal matter boss in what's that game called? Conker's Bad Fur Day, which I need to play, by the way. I never finished my playthrough of that game. I need to go back and play Conker's Bad Fur Day. Maybe I will after this. Who knows? A splash plate, lovely. How cute. Okay, let me go. I need to go. If you love me, let me go. I didn't want to get into a battle. A Spinnerack. We could have had that. So let's be happy. Although I guess anything's better than nothing. Okay, you gave me drought, so I'm gonna flame charge you. I guess technically anything is better than nothing. But nothing might still be better than a Spinnerack, especially one that has drought and then is weak to fire type moves. That's just a bad combo. We're gonna heal up Tucson for this. I assume this little kid wants to fight. I will fight you. What do you want, kid? I just keep running around. I got a whole field to myself. Well, look at you. Look at you. That's some warm water. That's been there for at least 6 days. All right, we got Breloom. Breloom is a ghost by steel type. Remember, we had a Breloom on the team. Ghost Steel, Ghost Steel. Go for Flame Charge because in this generation, Steel still I cannot speak today. Steel still resist. Wow, look at that defense. Shadow Force, huh? You going for the Shadow Force? How cute. I'm very strong, so you're not gonna hit me. Flame Charge. Okay, that did almost nothing. Are you life orbed? Oh, Rocky Helmet damage. I was like, why do you take some damage from that? We'll go for another Flame Charge. Maybe get a lucky crit here and take him out. Otherwise, he's gonna live on like 1 HP. Yeah, he lived on like 7, like a little handful. He lost its focus and couldn't move. You were going for the Focus Punch? Absolutely broken. Focus Punch Tucson would be good because he would have Stench and maybe could get an occasional flinch while going for the Focus Punch. That might be a good pairing. Not that I want it. Hello, secret items? Yes, I love them. Oh, let's see what we could have gotten a Shaking Grass spot. Let's see if I should start weeping yet. I'm already weeping about the Jolteon. Not a bad mon. Not a bad mon at all. I don't think we've seen you yet in this playthrough. It's crazy. I said it before. There's so many Pokemon in this playthrough that we just haven't seen yet, which is nuts to me. Please tell me there's another hidden item somewhere. There is one more hidden item. Fossil. Psychic Gem. I was like, maybe, just maybe. Aikman, how about this? This sound, doesn't it get to your heart, to your mind? This is a gym. Why is this guy just watching? Practice as if it were, oh, he's the coach. He's the coach. Do these guys want to battle? Hello. Oh, they do want to battle. You want to talk about mamas? Fooling you fair and square, that's what we call a trick play. That's me attempting to play basketball. I'm not very good at it. Whoa, you see that dribble when he came in? The ball's a Pokeball. No. I feel better about this team, but I'm not doing triple battle still, so I'm not fighting the other one because he's probably gonna be rotation battle. We are not doing that anymore. I don't know what types these Pokemon are. Do I know what any of these are? Do I know what any of these are? Do I know what any of these Pokemon's types are? Oh, I feel like I've fought some of these before. I feel like I've fought some of these Pokemon before, but I can't remember. I cannot. We'll go for a Flame Charge on the Omastar. We will go for an attack order on the Crobat, and we will go for an Earth Power on the Spinda. Sidrune goes for the attack order. Let's listen. It's neutral, so that means he's not fighting, or he's not flying, or he's not flying or fire, which is good. That's not very effective, so they're probably water or ice. That was super effective. So ice types potentially. All of these guys are ice types. All of these guys are ice types. Omastar is gonna go for the Shadow Claw on Sidrune. Our defenses are sky high. Crobat goes for Leaf Blade. Oh, they're grass type? No! Don't kill Domo. Do not kill Domo. Spinning goes for Scary Face. Okay. Wait, no, if they're grass types, who went for the Leaf Blade? Crobat went for Leaf Blade? I'm gonna go for Flame Charge on the Crobat. I'm gonna go for attack order on the... No, I'm gonna go for... Attack order on the Omastar, and I'm gonna go for Earth Power again on the Spinda, because we know it'll take out. Tucson goes for Flame Charge. I think we fought a Crobat before, and like, this was quad effective. Yeah, we know that takes you out. I should have remembered that. We definitely fought a Crobat before. I don't know why I did not remember that. So you're grass or something that's weak to fire. Tucson's gonna go to level 51. Oh, that broke the everybody at 50 streak. We're gonna go for Earth Power on Spinda. That's not very effective. They've got to be grass types then. And why did that not take you out, by the way? Shadow Claw is going to connect. We're going to go for the attack order on the Omastar. Wow, you are very, very defensive. And Spin is going to go for another Scary Face on Domo. On Domo. We're going to go for the Dragon Rush on the Omastar. We're going to go for the Grass Knot on the Omastar. And we're going to go for the Aura Sphere on the Spinda. No, you're not. I don't know what type these things are. Dragon Rush connects. That gets the job done. All right, I don't know what type these things are. It's freaking me out a little bit. Grass Knot is resisted by Spinda? Steel types? But then Earth Power would have been super effective. Water? I have no idea. I'm honestly lost, but we're not, no, not the other one. We are not fighting the other one because I ain't doing no rotation battles today. I'm happy where I am in life. I do want to heal very quickly though. Look at that. We can even take on triple battles without being too scared. That means we're good. Now we're probably going to lose all of our Pokemon to the next gym leader, but that's just part of life. Okay. Speaking of gym leader, let's get to the next route. Let's get our encounter, and we'll end the episode after that encounter, since we didn't get an encounter earlier. Hello. The Dark Musicians of the Village Bridge aren't too bad. They were okay. Hello, ma'am. Can I sneak past you just a little? Oh, I can sneak past you just a little bit. Okay. Looking for a shaking grass spot. 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 Don't walk in front of this trainer. Don't walk in front of this trainer. There's a shaking grass spot. All right, to end the episode off, we have Tucson out front. We'll get a shaking grass spot encounter. Our encounter on Route 11 or whatever this is. Hypno. You know what? I just finished playing Pokemon Red and Hypno is broken in Pokemon Red. So maybe you'll be broken in this game too. Psychic types in general were broken in that game. Okay. Go for Surf. Ice Beam. It can be him. We already have an Ice type, but it's always nice. It's always nice to have more in the box. Thankfully, we thaw out very, very quickly. Speaking of ice and speaking of frozen, I already asked a question in this playthrough about ice cream, so I'm not going to do that again. Another blizzard. So this thing's looking like pure ice type, cold as can be. Tucson goes for another Surf. We'll go for a couple more Surfs. If you freeze me again, I swear. Okay, we did not get frozen solid, thankfully. I've been like, there's a crit. I've been forgetting to ask questions of the day because I've been like I've been getting way too into, not that it's a bad thing, it means the lock is going very well, or it means like I'm invested in what's happening, usually in a bad way because I'm crying, but I have not been asking questions of the day recently, which is my own fault. But speaking of crying, let's do that. What is the last, tell me, have you guys ever cried during a movie or a TV show or anything like that? And if so, what movie slash TV slash scene get you the most? We call it the Hypno. I typically don't. Actually, no. I'm gonna use that question today for something else. Probably last episode when I cried. Hypno is here. Hypno is the Hypnosis Pokemon. He's an Ice-type Pokemon. Seeing it swing its pendulum can induce sleep in 3 seconds, even in someone who just woke up. My question of the day for you is, have you guys ever been hypnotized before? Did it work? Because the answer for me, yes, I've been hypnotized before. It was crazy. And when I did it, they made me... I watched the video after the fact, and for whatever reason, they decided to make me pretend that I was in the world of Skyrim and do dragon shouts, which was just great. So I'm gonna look up Skyrim, and since this thing's an ice type and it's the Hypnosis Pokemon, I'm gonna look up the Skyrim ice shout, because there's one shout you can do that does freeze. It's called Ice Form, or is it Frost Breath? But I want to know the cool, like, Dovahkiin. Islinus. Ice Flesh Statue. Frostmere, is there a cooler name for it? That's the Ice Form. I don't want Ice Form, I want Frost Breath. Fulcradine. Okay, we're just gonna combine the last two and go with Cradine. Which is going to be impossible to pronounce, and I will probably never remember where I actually got this name. Krahdiin. Can I even fit the first part? I actually can fit the first part. We'll just full Cradine. No, we'll just go with Cradine because it's easier. But anyway, have you guys ever been hypnotized before? If the answer is yes, let me know when, where, how it happened. Was it exciting? Did you pee yourself? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them on by because we'd love to have them. But with that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.